The MLB hasn't added any new expansion teams in a long time, but new expansion franchise ideas are percolating. The game will always be a favorite and a national pastime. There will be an additional MLB expansion team. What MLB expansion rules will new teams have to follow? What cities could be home to an MLB expansion team? There are many MLB expansion cities. Remember that hundreds of communities have had minor league teams for decades. Large communities without an MLB franchise host to other professional sports teams. So, welcome to our list of 10 MLB expansion team ideas and potential cities. Here we go. Up first, we have Portland. The Pacific Northwest needs a second MLB team, and Portland is the perfect place to do so. The Mariners have been separated from the rest of the league in Seattle for a long time and require a regional rival. Furthermore, Portland is a fantastic city that loves sports more than most people think. For many years, the Trailblazers have done well there, and both Portland and MLS, as well as their NWSL teams, have thrived with lots of fan support. When it comes to identifying a home for MLB expansion teams on the West Coast, Portland has to be at the top of the list. In the number 9 spot, we have San Antonio. Houston and the Dallas area, Arlington, both have MLB teams, so why can't San Antonio? There's no doubt about that Texas is large enough to support 3 professional sports teams in a single league. If the NBA can do it, there's no reason why MLB can't as well. It's not like the Astros and Rangers rely solely on their San Antonio following for support. There will be more than enough support in San Antonio for a major league team. Who knows, perhaps a third team in Texas will provide a national league with a team in the Lone Star State once more. In the number 8 spot, we have Austin. If San Antonio isn't one of the best destinations for an MLB expansion team, Austin might be a better fit. While Austin is not the largest city in Texas, it is still the state capital and boasts a very active and outgoing populace. Aside from a new MLS team, Austin does not have a professional sports team. It's a city that deserves a pro sports team, so if the NFL is going to grow there, the MLB should take advantage of the situation and give Austin a team. In the number 7 spot, we have Charlotte. MLB expansion in Charlotte makes far too much logic not to happen at some point. The city's triple award-winning A franchise has long been among the top attendance leaders in the minors, so it's not difficult to imagine a major league team surviving there. An MLB franchise in Charlotte similar to the NFL's Panthers might have a fan base throughout the Carolinas, drawing an untapped market. Baseball is popular in that region, but there are no clubs between Washington and Atlanta, thus MLB expansion in Charlotte seems a natural choice. In the number 6 spot, we have Orlando. Florida, like Texas, could easily accommodate a third MLB franchise. The city has a large enough population to support a baseball team that plays its season at a different time of the year than the Orlando Magic of the NBA. Furthermore, Central Florida is teeming with retirees who would either adopt to the Orlando club as their own or cheer on the visiting squad from their previous home. Furthermore, given the number of tourists who visit Orlando, an MLB club would provide visitors with another reason to visit. Of course, given everything else in Orlando, attracting visitors and fans from visiting teams to games would be easy. So even if they're not going to see their home team, the Orlando franchise is still selling a lot of tickets. In the number 5 spot, we have Mexico City. There's little doubt that some international cities would be considered for MLB expansion. When MLB makes that step, Mexico City will undoubtedly be considered. It's a little out of the way, even for teams in the Southern California area and Texas. However, Mexico City has the most people in North America. Every night, supporters would fill the stadium, allowing MLB to continue to win over Latino fans. Up next, we have Las Vegas. Things appear to be going well for the NFL in Las Vegas, so Sin City has to be toward the top of the list of MLB expansion club locations. Granted, there would be difficulties because it's hot there in the summer, and there are many other things people would rather do with their leisure time. However, as much as Orlando franchises would draw both residents and tourists to games, Las Vegas would do the exact same. In the number 3 spot, we have Montreal. It's as simple as that. Baseball needs to return to Montreal. In the number 2 spot, we have Nashville. Nashville is a city on the rise in many ways, so locating an MLB expansion franchise seems like a perfect fit. The city's triple award-winning A team does well in terms of attendance, and the city already has an NFL team and an NHL team. Geographically, Nashville lies smack dab in the middle of St. Louis, Cincinnati, and Atlanta, implying that there's a large area of baseball fans who don't have a distinct rooting interest. That issue might be readily rectified with the Nashville expansion franchise. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Vancouver. Don't rule out the western half of Canada when it comes to international expansion. Vancouver is a fantastic city with several pro sports franchises and a supporting passion for baseball. A new team in Vancouver, like in Portland, would provide a regional competitor for the Mariners. So guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel for more banger videos just like this. I'll see you guys next time and have a great day. Peace.